Hello, and you tune in to a changelog video for SEO Content Machine Next, November 2021. Now, one of the new feature additions for the month of November was the YouTube Subtitle Downloader. So this tool is located under your scrapers. So what it allows you to do is you can paste in a bunch of YouTube videos. If you don't have URLs, you can click on this Find Videos button. And here you go, you can search for videos and select them. And what the tool will do is it will go to each video, find the subtitle and download it for you. In addition to downloading subtitles, you can format the output of it. So here it's set up to format as a HTML article with wrapping each subtitle in paragraph tags. You have the ability to run find and replace on the words, and you can also put a spinner on top of any content that is found. If you are using the image scraper, you have a couple of new sources. So we have added Pixabay and we have added pixels. If you are using the video scraper, let's give you an example. Now, when you see the list of videos returned, you will actually get the title of the video and the length of the video, which helps you more accurately select the kind of videos you want to download and include in your articles. Now, this is a general update for all tools in SEO Content Machine Next. And that is the way SEM is able to handle foreign non-English languages. I've upgraded the keyword detection, which means that when you run your content scraping tools, it's going to give you better keyword results. So if you were to use the writing assistant, for example, your suggested keywords that will appear here will be much more accurate once you're using the November update, especially for non-English languages. SEO Content Machine Next allows you to post to WordPress using 3 tools now. So you have the WordPress Post Uploader, which uses XML RPC or the Johnson API. You have Email Poster, where you can send an email to a WordPress blog. And in addition to that, you now have the Create WordPress XML. So what this tool will do is you give it a location of all your articles, a location of the XML file, then you play around with some of these settings, which are exactly the same as you'll find in the WordPress poster and the email poster. And what it'll do is we'll create an XML file. And what you do with this XML file is within WordPress, you have somewhere under the settings menu area, you have the ability to import an XML file that contains all your posts. So by doing this, you can, let's say, load up 100 articles, create your XML, and just import it into WordPress. And this is a much quicker and more stable way of importing a lot of posts rather than going through the XML RPC, which tends to be blocked on most web servers. Now, the only thing you need to be aware of is if you import thousands of articles, your XML file is going to be more than 8 megs. So you're looking 10, 100, even 1,000 megs. Now, the problem with very large files like that is that by default, your web server is probably going to crap out after about an 8 meg upload. So if you do intend of using this WordPress XML tool, just be aware if you're creating very large XML files that you also have to update your PHP settings to allow very large file uploads. You may have noticed running the newest versions of SEO Content Machine Next that you now have 3 new dark UI themes. So what you're seeing now is the default UI theme. I've also added Solar. So this is Solar theme. I've added the Darkly theme, and I've added the Superhero theme. So just a very quick update to those using the article creator. If you're using the article CSV tool, or you're using the Super Spin, basically anytime you're taking content that normally is split across multiple articles and putting them into one article, previously you'd have a .master and .combined file name tag added, so that you knew that what you had created was a combined file. This moniker has been removed now, so you just get the file name as specified in your file name string. If you are new to using SEO Content Machine and you're looking at a translator or an article rewriter, now if you were to scroll the list, you'll know exactly what translators are free, which are paid. Same for article rewriters, which are free and which are paid. For those using the list insert, you'll be happy to know that You can insert more than one list into an article now. So you have the list count setting. Before I leave you, the only other thing we should cover is that now you have two buttons in the utility, which are Test Google and Test Bing. Anytime you're finding you're having troubles loading results from Google or Bing, you can click on these buttons and it will open the browser so you can see what kind of output is being displayed. If you're getting blocked by Google, for example, you could click on the Test Google button, run a search, and what you see in that browser window is what SEM Next will see. So it's a very easy way of debugging any problems you might have trying to scrape results from your search engines. Now, if you have any questions about any of the changes for the month of November, you can always send me an email, info@seocontentmachine.com. Thank you very much.